Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Binta. So today I'm here with a video of my special shawarma wrap bread. So shawarma is just a flat tortilla bread wrapped with your special or favorite meat, shrimp or chicken or whatever you want to put inside it. So this is my way of making it. I hope you guys will enjoy the video and give it a try because it is so delicious. As you guys can see, it is so good, and I would like you guys to give it a try. So make sure you guys try it out, and thank you for tuning into this video. Alright guys, so we have our meat and we did add some seasoning onto it, and the seasonings that we use, it's some red cayenne pepper, some onions as well, and some granulated garlic, some black pepper. That's what I'm adding right now. And I'm going to be using one Maggi cube. If you don't have that, you can use salt. I'm going to go ahead and mix everything together. And when it's well mixed, I am just going to put it aside for about an hour. So now I have some vegetables to cut, and I have some onions here, some bell peppers, the red and the yellow one, and I have some cucumbers. So those are the only vegetables I'm going to be using. You can use whatever vegetables you want for this meal, so it's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and cut my bell peppers and my onions and my cucumbers as well. So I'm just going to cut the bell peppers into cube size cuts, as you guys can see, and I'm going to do the same for the onions as well. So for the cucumbers, I am going to be cutting them in the middle, but first I'm going to take off the head first because I just like to take it off. I don't know why. I just love taking it off. So I'm going to cut them in the middle and slice it in the middle again and cut it in the middle again, just the same way you're saying. So you don't have to do what I'm doing. You can always do the same thing that you did with the onions, make it in cube size, but I just want them a little bit longer, so I'm just gonna slice them a little bit longer, as you guys can see. So I'm going to put it into a separate bowl because I'm going to use it later than the onions. Okay, so my vegetables are all cut and sliced, and now we are going to move to the next step. And the next thing we're going to do is add some mayo into a clean bowl like I'm doing. So this is like a whipped cream mayo mixture. That's what I'm making because we want the shawarma to be very juicy. So yeah, so I added some mayo into my bowl, and I'm going to add some whipped cream into it. And now I'm adding some sriracha sauce, as you guys can see. So make sure your whipped cream does not overpower your mayo because whipped cream is very sweet, as you guys know. So you want to add a little bit of lemon to this as well, because the lemon is going to help remove that very sweet taste from the whipped cream. Yeah, so that's what I did, and you can go ahead and just mix everything together. Let it sit on the side, and we're going to move to the next step again. Alright guys, so now that we did some prepping, now our meat has been sitting for a while and we're gonna start cooking that. I have my pan on my stove. I am going to be adding just a little bit of virgin olive oil into my pot. Just a little bit. You don't want too much oil in this because the oil is not even necessary. So as you guys can see, this is just a little bit of oil that we're going to use to cook the meat. And If you, when your oil warms up, you can go ahead and add your meat like I did. And I'm just gonna let it fry and mix in while it's frying. So at this point, water has started coming up. I did not add any water, so this is the water from the meat that I'm going to be using to cook it. I didn't add no water into this, so I'm gonna let it cook with the water that it released itself for a while. And if you feel like the water is not enough though, you can go ahead and add a little bit of water, but that's what I did. And I'm just going to be stirring as it's cooking until all the water dried up. So you can check your meat at this point if it's cooked, and if it's not, like I said, go ahead and add a little bit of water, just a little bit, because this meat is chopped and it's going to be cooked faster. So I'm going to cover that up, let it cook a few more minutes, and the meat should be cooked and we can add our vegetables. Now I'm adding my vegetables, the onions and the bell peppers only, no cucumbers. So I add the onions and the bell peppers, and I'm gonna cook it for like a minute or two because I don't want my onions to overcook. So that is what it looks like after a couple of minutes, like a 1 minute or two, and I'm just gonna put it aside and let it cool down. But that is all I have to do with the meat. So after it cools down, you can go ahead and add it onto a bowl, or just add it onto a bowl and let it cool in the bowl if you want. Alright guys, now that we've prepped all our vegetables and the meat and everything, we have some tortilla flour bread here, flat tortilla flour bread. So I have a big one and a small one, but I'm going to be using the big size today. Alright, I am going to put the tortilla flour on top of my flat plate, and now it's time to wrap. As you guys can see, I'm going to be adding that mayo whipped cream mixture onto my tortilla, and I'm just gonna spread that in the center. Now I'm gonna add my cooked meat on that. You can add as many as you want or as little as you want. It's up to you. This is homemade shawarma, so yeah. And then you can go ahead and also add your cucumbers. Cucumbers are optional. If you're someone who doesn't like cucumbers, you don't have to add it. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap. So wrapping is easy. This is how I wrap mine. I just fold both sides and then fold again and again, and that is it. So this way, nothing that is inside my tortilla is going to come out easily. As you guys can see, it is well wrapped. So I'm going to repeat this step for you guys again so you guys can watch and understand how I wrap it. But this is so well wrapped right now, and it's not going to come out in any way. Voila guys, so this is the way I wrap it, and I went ahead and wrapped all the rest of the remaining tortillas, and that is what it looks like. Now moving on, optional, you can go ahead and eat your shawarma right there, but I like to do this step because I like my shawarma very crunchy, especially if I'm going to be eating it right away. You want it crunchy. So I have my pan on my stove, and I'm going to be spraying some palm butter spray on the pan, and I'm going to place all my wrapped shawarmas on the pan. So this helps it get crunchy. Like I said, if you're going to be eating it right away, this is the best method because that crunchy feeling that it just gives the wrap bread is so good, and you just enjoy it. So this is a step that I like to do. You can opt it out if you don't want, but I cannot opt this out. I just have to. So you're going to wait until it gets brown on the side, and then you're going to turn it to the other side, and you're going to do the sides as well. So every part of the shawarma I want it crunchy, so I am going to be flipping it all over all sides of the shawarma, okay? So now that I have it all brown, I am going to be placing it on my plate, and that is it. And that is how I get my shawarma crunchy. That is how I make my shawarma. I'm going to do the same for the rest of them and show you guys the finished result. Guys, look at that. It looks so beautiful. The color is so good, and the shawarma is yummy. I already ate this and I enjoyed it. I'm going to cut one piece in the middle and show you guys what the inside looks like, and it was absolutely delicious. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, guys, this is how I make my shawarma. So I hope you guys will give it a try. It is so good. And that is it for this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.